So I'm Sascha Kohlberg. I'm the director of Philosophy of Closed Eyes, subtitle The Body as a Nature Reserve. And it's a documentary which is about what we do with people when they're dead. So my question was a little bit, beginning the research on this documentary, I found that on one side the planet wasn't doing very well, and on the other side I had the feeling there was something like a parallel with the way we treat dead bodies. It's people we love very much, and then once they're dead we go, ooh, take it away. So I thought, but these dead bodies are going to become the planet. So I felt there was a link and something to be explored over there. So, well, that was how it started. The first idea came when I read an article about green burial, which doesn't exist at all in Belgium, where I come from. So that was really the link. I thought, yeah, there's really something in that. So what I told before came up then. I said, wow, it's incredible. Things we did since humanity exists. When you talk to people about that subject, they say, wow, that's really great, burying a body in nature. Wow, where can you do that? You know, we have lost a link which was obvious not so long ago. And I found that thinking about a dead body in that way is perhaps an opening to think about planets in another way, which we've lost, but we can find back. What I really wanted, as I found it was a subject which wanted to avoid to be linear, because that is the linear thinking from A to B and from B to the end, or from B to Z, makes that it is difficult for us to think about us as going back to nature. It was for me very, very important that the film wouldn't be linear. But a film is linear because it goes from minute 1 to minute 68 in my case. So that was really important, to try to make a construction which would give the feeling that things would recommence, that it all begins again. And that was really, so the way in which I did this was instead of comparing two countries or two things, I took three countries, different countries. So I met people in Great Britain, Belgium, and Holland. And then there's a journey, and we go to different countries twice. So once you're not in the logic anymore from, oh, okay, I know, we have had A, we go to B, and then I know we will go to C, because it goes A, perhaps then you think B, but then you go, and then you come back. So that was, for me, quite important, and it is quite, for some people, it's not nice, because we're used to looking at something which is logically constructed in one way. We followed the script, of course. There were places where the final film didn't want to go in the form of the script, which is fine. So we listened to the film, but a good part of the film, the biggest part of the film, follows the script. So I had the idea quite strongly, which finally is the film. So there's certain changes, but not so many. For me, it was the first feature film, so only that is already really important. Learning to doing a whole, what was pleased me the most was the whole post-production. It was meeting the people, so doing the research. We went many times to the people. We had many interviews. And then we came with the crew and we did the real interview. But often you see that the interview was better you made a year ago. So we took the less good sound. But we always have tried to take the more human quality sides, and not the quality of techniques. But the most great moment is editing in this kind of film anyway, because then it suddenly is there. Yes, the film is there. Yeah. For me, the only fact to be able to think about it is already great. I mean, I think we're so much in a culture where death is an end, and we don't even know how to think about what should be done afterwards with a dead body. And it's often people we really love, and then we we have to take decisions, but as you have never thought about them, we can't make decisions in 1 hour, in 24 hours. So then we leave those decisions to people who do their job, but who don't love the person, and then that can be very saddening. So if the film could help only to say, okay, I'm going to think about that, that's okay, then it's good. No, it was really great to hear that the film was selected, especially that it is a completely Belgian, French-speaking production, but in the film there's English people and French-speaking Belgian people and Dutch people. So it was really, really important that the film got out of Belgium for me and went into countries where it was talking about. So that was really, really great. Yeah, no, that's really good news. Mm-hmm.